down. Happy
Happy
10 day.
day.
This is a ridge runner. We ran into early in the morning. We're about to get to the top of this mountain, which I'm sure she knows the name of.
It is a mountain. That is true.
It is a mountain. Just camped down at, what's the name of the camp down below?
Sassafras?
No, that's
No.
Oh, Addis Gap.
Addis Gap,
Yeah,
yes. And we
yeah.
had a blast and didn't know anything about the half-mile walk down to the spring or the creek.
Yep.
And then back up. But outside that, I slept well.
Yeah.
Heard the coyotes in the background. It was kind of awesome.
Yeah,
Well, this is a ridge runner. And these people are famous.
Woo.
It's great. Later. Yo, just got to the top. The ridge runner we just talked to. Oh, she was such a pleasure to talk to. It was a lot of fun, giving us a little information and other things. But yeah, we're at the top of this mountain. Most of it's run down to Dick's Creek. We camped last night, had a great time. It was cold. It was, you should have heard the roaring of the wind last night. The only thing almost as loud was the coyotes that were hearing that night too. So it was a nice night. So entertaining, enjoying the moments. And like I said, this is day 10. It's hard to believe, day 10 already. And we're cruising. We hope to hit North Carolina. If not today, it'll definitely be tomorrow. So Georgia will be off my list. Knee is feeling better. Yesterday, it was killing me. I wasn't sure if there was a problem there or not. But moving along. Later. Hey, this is Carrie with the C. Where you headed?
I'm headed up to Maine, hopefully. We'll see.
Excellent.
Same place as you.
What date you start?
The 11th.
Get
How about
out
you?
of here. The 10th, so I'm way
Okay.
behind you. So it's just like...
We're all battling the weather, right? It's pretty awful.
It's beautiful, but we get these great sight lines. She was just here at the top of the mountain. I'm waiting for my partner. I'm trying to make it to Dick's Creek and get picked up there. And we did some slack packing during the bad weather. So from Dick's Peak over, we're going to loop it because we already did it.
That's awesome.
So it's
It's
slack
the way
packing.
to do it.
Well, it's just, I wanted to try it. And at my age, it's a good way to loosen up the knees.
Absolutely.
So it's kinda,
Especially in the rain. Were you in the rain during?
yeah, and that kills me
Okay.
down hills. I'll go real slow down hills. So
That's
that's what it is. Any great words from my family and friends?
Just hope you all get a visit. Carl with the K is doing something amazing, once in a lifetime experience. So, yeah.
I appreciate that. That was very kind of you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Later. You. It's nice walking. I tell you what, you're probably picking up by now. The reason I end up stopping and putting the camera on is not just for the views, but an excuse to stop going. These uphills can be brutal, constant. The nice thing is, it's down at Blue Ridge Gap. I think it was one of these gaps, Dick's Gap. And Trail Angel was there, Janet. So she had a van, it's like full of all kinds of things, got a soda. And I had never drinking Cokes and Pepsis much, but now I'm a big fan. It's like, oh, it tasted awesome. So it's great being out here. I ran into a friend of Bill's, and there's been a few of them I've been running into, which is awesome too. And it's kind of nice. You need that to get balance in your life. So I'm making the best of my walk and enjoying it. Like I said, I'm up here on this little ridge that just runs along and having fun. It's been a good day for day 10, doing 10 miles, a little bit more than that. I guess about 12. Yesterday was 11 and a half, plus a mile just to get to that spring, which I'm still holding a grudge on it. Because the end of that walk, I really didn't want to go down half mile just to get water. But the mountain did provide the water, so gotta go where it comes out. Anyway, that's where it is. Hey, I'm gonna let you go, and you can see what I'm walking in. It's just pure open space. The buds are starting to show in some of the trees. So these views are going to be gone by next week. But it is day 10 and I'm enjoying myself. And it was about 26 degrees this morning. It's a little chilly. Later. It's gorgeous now. It's about 50. Walking up another mountain. I see all those mountains in the ridge. That's where I came from. All those hills. You forget how great life is. And you take on these challenges and you're like, oh my gosh, it is a challenge. But I'm telling you what, the people make it. Later. Yo, look at me, North Carolina. There it is, South Carolina, Georgia. And the bottom line is, look at me standing in two places at one time. It doesn't get better than this. I tell you what, Georgia has lived up to everything that everybody says it is. It is that challenging. It's supposed to be the third hardest. In my rankings right now, it's number one hardest. I'm hoping for a nice, easy ride in North Carolina. But that gets back to the basics here. I'm standing in two places at one time. Life is good. Later. All right, me and Pungo are heading closer to the shelter, watching his athletic ability go across that. I'm next. And there you have it. The joys of walking. There he is. Success. Later. All right, I'm camping at Muskrat Shelter. And I just picked up my water. And this literally is the view that you get. And I tell you what, it is unbelievable. And of course, the shelter's a little bit down the road, but like less than an eighth of a mile. My gosh, what a wonderful day. 12.5 miles plus a mile uphill where this lady dropped us off to get back to the trail. So it was 13.5 miles. Quite the challenge. Looking forward tonight. A little hot food. Weather is perfect. 40 some degrees. It's great here. That's about it. Signing off. Day 10 is a 10. Later.